Assalamualaikum and good day to all. My name is Danial bin ARIMI and I'm going to present about Al-Wasiyyah or the bequest under the Islamic contract. What is Al-Wasiyyah? According to the jurist, Al-Wasiyyah is essentially a gratuitous contract. It is a legal declaration that takes effect after the death of the testator. Academically, Wasiyyah is defined as a voluntary gift or property rights, either cash or asset, or can be both, to a specific beneficiary or charity, and conditional upon the death of the testator. Crucially, it is a revocable contract, meaning the testator can change it anytime during their life. The purpose of Al-Wasiyyah is primarily for charity or sedekah. It ensures a Muslim's good deed can continue even after they have passed away. Next is the pillar or element of Al-Wasiyyah. There are 4 elements, or also known as rukun, that must be present for it to be valid. The first is mushid, the person who are making the will. They must be legally competent, sane, and of legal age. Secondly, musalahu, the person or entity receiving the bequest, example a non-heir or a charity. Beneficiary must be capable of possessing the bequest. The third are the property or musabihi, the asset or amount given. It must be a transferable, halal, and also valuable asset owned by the testator. Lastly, the form of the declaration, sikha. This is the offer, declarations, and acceptance, though acceptance from the beneficiary usually required after the testator's death. Moving to the next point, which is modus operandi of Al-Wasiyyah. The full estate is distributed in a mandatory sequential order. There are 4 priorities. First is reasonable funeral costs must be paid first. Priority number 2 are all debts, including private loan, unpaid zakat, and mars must be paid full from the remaining estate, and the amount left after this step is the net distributable estate. Executions of Al-Wasiyyah. Priority number 3 are the bequest is paid out, but it is strictly limited to the maximum 1/3 of the net estate. Next is distributions of Al-Farid, or the final priority, which must be minimum 2/3 of the net estate and is distributed to the legal heirs according to the fixed shares in the Quran. There are 5 issues related to Al-Wasiyyah. Firstly is conflict with faraid shares. If the Wasiyyah attempts to alter a fixed share or exceed the 1/3 limit without consent, it creates a legal conflict which must be resolved by nullifying the excess portions or obtaining postmortem consent by the heirs. Secondly is ambiguity or specificity of bequest, meaning when the language of the will is vague or the portions of the property described no longer exist, or it is hard to identify at the time of the death, it is hard to claim the Wasiyyah. Third is bequest of debt. The issue here is the priority of claims. Debt owed by the deceased take absolute precedence over the executions of the Wasiyyah itself. Next is appointment of executor. If the appointed executor is incompetent and unwilling to serve, it may lead to delays or mismanagement of the Wasiyyah. Lastly is revocability. The Wasiyyah is a revocable contract, so the testator has the right to revoke or amend the will at any time during their lifetime. Let's move to the importance of Al-Wasiyyah. Number 1, spiritual and charitable duties. Al-Wasiyyah is vital for achieving sadaqah jariyah by allowing the testator to designate funds for charity and community welfare projects after their death. Number 2 is providing for non-heirs. It provides the legal necessary flexibility to financially support non-heirs like adopted children and also non-Muslim relatives who are not entitled for mandatory shares under Faraid. Number 3 is strengthening family structures. By formally appointing an executor and clearly designating the voluntary portions, Wasiyyah helps prevent post-mortem dispute and ensures the welfare of minor children. Lastly is completing financial structures. It fulfills the higher objective of Shariah by balancing fixed inheritance to voluntary charitable by giving the benefits to the wider community. Thank you very much for watching.